Alright, so I'm still fairly new to becoming a videographer, but even though I'm still in the novice stage, there's a couple huge lessons that I've learned so far. So let's jump into it. Here are 5 things that any upcoming cinematographer or videographer should know and do as they are walking in their journey like myself. Let me just tell you a little bit of where this came from. So a couple weeks ago, I was asked to work and collaborate with a fellow creative in the area, which is awesome. Like, that to me is a dream come true. I was excited. I got out to set. Everything was awesome. We had a great night. I had all these ideas about what I want to do in post to create that ultimate image and experience that we had when we were there. So with all that being said, a lot of things happened over the course of 2 weeks that inspired me to make this video. So number 1, check your equipment the night before. I'm somewhat the queen of procrastination, and I'm sure I'm the only one. But with this in mind, check all your stuff the night before. Even if you have the shoot or whatever it may be tomorrow or 2 days from now, make sure that your audio is legit. Make sure that your lighting is legit. Make sure that you have all the lenses that you need. Make sure that you have your backup batteries, your backup memory cards, whatever the case may be. Make sure that you have that equipment walking into it. With this in mind, I would treat the night before or 2 nights before as if you're at the event. Pretend, use your imagination. Sit down with yourself and say, okay, if I'm shooting this and we're in a daylight setting or a night setting or whatever the case may be, go outside, check it out, see what it looks like. Use the tools that you have. It may seem like a lot to carry anything that you have out there or to kind of pack up things, and it may also seem like a hassle, but do it. You don't want to add extra surprises to some of the challenges that you may already face once you get on site, because I promise you, things are going to happen that will keep you on your toes. So number 2, record no matter what while you have a fresh idea in your mind. So this was really inspired because of the fact that as I'm transitioning into developing my channel as well as developing my skill set, I made a promise to myself that I would post every Saturday at least. Now, with this project being as involved as it was and me being the person that I am, I love to make sure that I put out a great product. I love to make sure that I am giving it my best. It took some time for me to actually get my work out in the way that I thought was appropriate for my client that I was working with. So with that in mind, when you have an idea, just record. You may not look presentable or look cute or whatever the case may be, but at least you'll have the opportunity to put that information on tape and be able to log it so that you can use it for future references. The point is, if you have an idea, if you want to record something, record it. If it's quick and short and whatever, just make sure you do it. That way you can always pull from your archives and put out that work that you're trying to put out, or put out that commitment that you're looking to fulfill, because a lot of people are looking forward to that. Step number 3 is lighting. A lighting system, a portable one, is not something that I have. I have to start looking for one. During my shoot with my client, I was able to explore a lot of avenues that I did not necessarily think of beforehand. One is lighting. I'm a big person on natural lighting, and even in this setup, I do have natural lighting coming in, but then I also have another light here. So a lot of times when I do my own video, I'm extremely dependent upon the natural lighting that is there, as well as the location. If I'm inside, I can always manipulate the lighting based off of other techniques that I've learned along the way. But natural lighting is still something that I'm playing around with. So ensure that your lighting is awesome. Try your very best to learn what you can about whatever lighting situation you may find yourself in, and then go from there. So point number 4, now we're at 4. I didn't realize this until I was in post, but audio. Everyone knows that audio is a ginormous part of your production. However, I just assumed that our audio was fine. My client, she brought her own mic. So I was like, perfect, that's awesome, because I typically just use the mic from the camera. It's usually pretty awesome. So I just go from there. So she brought her own mic, so that was awesome. I didn't think anything of it. Like I said, these are still things that I'm learning and growing into. So with this in mind, always check your audio beforehand. From my understanding, once audio is bad, it's bad. You can try your best to put a band-aid on it, but it's already just kind of trash. So if you have any comments about audio, different tricks that you may have, whether that be in any Adobe software or any other software, definitely comment below. Help out your fellow up-and-coming videographers and cinematographers so that we can go ahead and get things moving and make better productions as we go along our journey. Last but not least, number 5 is to grab as many people as you want to be a part of your journey. Call upon your friends and people in your circle to actually go ahead and engage with you and participate with you to help you create stuff. They may have a different pair of eyes that they can throw into the mix, and you guys can just make a big old cake of creativity. But no, grab as many people as you can to be a part of your journey. I know this may sound cliche, but ultimately point number 5 is all about having fun. So do what you can to have fun. Grab your friends, grab your family, get out there and make something awesome. Something that speaks to who you are, your general purpose, or whatever you care to make content about. So I hope you really enjoyed my 5 tips. I definitely enjoyed sharing them with you. If you have any other tips that you would like to throw in there, definitely be my guest. I really make these videos so that I can share something with you and so that you can benefit from just learning through some of the things that I've tried out. So as always, if you have any additional tips that you can add to help us all out and help us all grow as a creative community, definitely comment below. As always, if you felt like you gained something valuable from this conversation, definitely give me a thumbs up below. That way we can help the channel grow so that this information can reach other people, as well as share the content. If you have another videographer friend or a photographer friend or anybody that's in that creative niche that is looking for inspiration, definitely share this video to see if they can gain something from it. And subscribe below so that you can always be updated with new videos and information that I put out there. So until next time, ravers, as always, I love you, I appreciate you, and hope to see you out there soon. Bye.